Yeah, I feel like I hit those notes. I don't know if I hit those notes, but this is episode 6 of the Two Takes podcast. Thank you all for supporting. Before we start the show, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, tell your friends, comment or send in a topic you want us to talk about, because you guys will continue to do it. I say continue to do it, continue to do it, continue to do it. Send in a topic, hit the link in the hit the link below. And also, November 9th, I am headlining at the Den Theater. I'm doing my stand-up special at the Den Theater, November 9th. Also, click that link down below in the description so you can get tickets to that. And let's take a sip of this drink. Wow. Let's take a sip of this drink. Let's get into our first topic. Remember, hit that subscribe button, y'all. First topic of the show. First topic of the show. Is love at first sight a real thing? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Somebody wrote this. You guys are coming with the topics. Is love at first sight a real thing? You normally see that in like movies. You don't instantly fall in love at first. Some people do. I mean, if that's how you are, that's how you are. Be careful though. You gotta. I feel like you gotta know that person to fall in love with that person, not at love at first sight. Because at that point, if it's love at first sight, you just love to physical, like attraction. Like no, you in love with looks. Because how can you be in love with somebody you ain't even talked to yet? Like, is that manifesting that? Like, you haven't even talked to this person, so you in love with looks. Hint: love at first sight. Love at first sight. That's how I feel about that. I ain't too an expert on love like that. But at the same time, love is a feeling. Love is a feeling. So, yeah, if you feel it, you feel it. But I just gotta say, be careful. Be careful who you love. Because if you say you love her and then you get her pregnant within a week of meeting her, you don't know who you nutted in or let nut in you. That'd be scary. That'll be scary. All right, here we go. How much should a first date cost? How much should a first date? I don't know. I ain't got no price range. I think of fun. I feel like if you keep the date fun, it shouldn't be a whole lot. I think the most expensive thing should be the meal. One or the other should be expensive. Either something that you do and the meal is decent. The meal don't have to be cheap. It don't have to be expensive. It's right in the middle. But if you do something cheap, the meal has to be expensive, like that. Or say, for instance, if you're doing something cheap and the meal is cheap, you have to find something to do after that. I feel like that's it. You just have to be entertaining on a date. Don't be no boring date. See, you have a cheap, fun date. You can do that. A cheap, fun date where you mostly spend the date talking, seeing how one is in a different environment, stuff like that. You can do that. Good, cheap date. You do an expensive date. If you do that, I don't know what an expensive date is. I mean, if I ain't got it, I just ain't going on a date like that. But I can tell you my first date with my girl, we went to Lincoln Park Zoo, because I thought, the zoo is a good place to walk around. You can see animals, not really do anything, but you mostly spend time talking at the zoo. And it was cheap. Then we went out and we got tacos. And I found out she liked tacos. So we went out, got tacos. Then after that, we went to the movies, right? And then we separated. We spent like 9 hours together doing those 3 things. And that was a fun first date. Nice, cheap, affordable first date. That's all I got to say about that. So, if it should be, how much it costs, however you feel like a first date should go. That's the answer to that. What a topic. These are questions. Are open mics overrated? Depend on which open mic you go to. We go to open mics. We as comedians, we go to open mics to work on stuff and to be around other comedians. Because normally you're not around other comedians unless you're at a show. But at a show, you cannot talk as much as you feel like you could talk. But at an open mic, it's more loose. It's fun. People working on stuff. At open mic, you see new people come in. You see you see new people, and then people who've been doing it for a while that just want to see how that cadence go on their jokes. Are open mics overrated? I don't think they're overrated. I think some are just no, they're not overrated. Not overrated. I feel like the more mics, the more comics we have, but the more mics, the more reps you get in. I think that with those, but I don't think they're overrated. I actually like open mics. I'm going to one tonight. I like open mics. They're pretty fun. Some run pretty shady, but most are pretty fun. They're pretty fun. Make sure you support the mic too. You know, don't just go for yourself and then go and talk loud somewhere. Go, watch people before your set go up. Do your set. Watch a couple more comics, one or two comics, and then you can go walk around because you sat there. You supported the show most of the time. Don't just be that comic that come there, sign up. You sit outside, wait for your turn. Go inside, do your set, and you leave. That's the rudest thing ever. And that karma catches up to you. That's some rude shit. Go, watch the show a little bit because you want somebody to watch you perform. Open mics are not overrated. I say you go to one. Even if you don't do stand-up comedy, go and just watch one. You'll see some stuff. You'll be like, man, comedy is different. You will see some stuff. Oh, my God. This motherfucker done wrote a paragraph. Shout out Brandy Simone for putting the suggestions. I do not see these until the day of recording. So, all right. How long, months or years, will you keep a pair of underwear? Shit. Until it got holes in it, nigga. That could be years. That could be. And some of y'all might say, oh, he dirty. No, nigga. I just told you about the cheap date. Underwear can last a while. When the underwear has holes in it, that's when you start throwing it away. Yeah, I'll say, yeah, if you got holes in it, throw that shit away. But other than that, underwear can last. Now, I know men underwear, we last forever. Ladies, ask your male friend or your boyfriend or your husband or your dad or your brother, your uncle, whoever male figure in your life. Ask them the last time they bought underwear. Ask them the last time they bought drawers. I guarantee you they going to say, they gonna think about it. If they think about it, that means they ain't get drawers in a while. Just ask them. Be like, hey, hey, you're a man. When the last time you bought drawers? Shit, when was the last time? They hadn't bought drawers in forever. They still got the same underwear they had in high school, nigga. That's it. They got the same damn drawers on. I don't know how often ladies buy panties. I don't know. Some of y'all don't wear panties. You're nasty. All right. Next topic. That's a nice episode, man. We moving on this one. We are moving. Oh, shit. Oop, dropped it. I dropped it. Once again, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button in the description. Hit that link to send in your topics. And also hit that link to buy tickets to the show at the Den Theater. Y'all go ahead. Do that. Here we go. How much time do you spend on social media each day? That is a good question. I think it varies. It varies because now they put reels on. You go and you get into this wormhole of reels. I spend more time. Is YouTube considered social media? No, I don't think YouTube is considered social media because I spend a lot more time watching YouTube when I'm not like at home. But when I'm at home, man, I'm on Facebook more than I'm on Instagram. Because I go on Instagram, I look at a few things, and it's like, I've seen this already. And because I was on Facebook. But I go on Facebook. I go on Instagram because I follow certain sports teams, right? So I'm not really on that long. I'm on Facebook a lot because everybody I know is on there. And sometimes I search, but Facebook is not as entertaining until you get the reels. Now, I am on TikTok the most. I am scrolling through TikTok, laughing at shit. But I never post. Watching the TikTok lives are hilarious because there'll be some random stuff on these TikTok lives. Yeah, I'm on TikTok a lot. I try to be on X, but once they start putting porn on there, it's pretty kind of sketchy to watch that person with people. Can't really watch that. out. I started to be on Threads a lot, which is weird, but Threads is mostly Instagram. That's all that is. So I'm on Facebook and TikTok a lot. But what I post on the most is Instagram for some reason. I don't even get that many followers on Instagram. Why is that? What's up with the algorithm on Instagram? That shit sucks. It sucks, man. It sucks. I put actual funny content out. A girl shakes her ass. Everybody wants to watch. Well, I think I watched it too. All right, we down to our last topic. This was a nice, simple, easy, light show. I kind of like these type of shows. We're going to try to have a guest every 5th episode. So by the 10th episode, I'll have another guest for y'all. If I don't get canceled. I feel like I ain't say nothing in this one to get me canceled. Now, the 2 before that, I've said something to get canceled. Well, episode 6, and we on our last topic. Is wrestling gay? Fuck no. If you're a wrestling fan, you're a wrestling fan. Why do people think wrestling's gay? It's not gay. Now, if you watch it and you get a hard on while watching it, then you're gay. But it's not gay. Wrestling, it's entertainment. Like, everybody loves it. Do they realize women wrestle too? And these women are some of the most feminine women ever. Some of them look good. Women wrestle too. Men just don't wrestle. The men watch the men wrestle for entertainment, right? Because they like a good match. You know, you want to watch a good match. The men watch the women because stuff jiggles when they wrestle. Did you know that? If you watch it instead of criticizing it, you'll notice. It's good entertainment. It's like watching a long-ass movie. You watch movies all the time. Are movies gay? No. Wrestling's not gay. It's not gay. Now, I'm talking about pro wrestling. Now, the mat wrestling, that's the basic. That's the real sport. That stuff will put you in gay positions, but it's not gay. It's a full-on sport. You have to learn how to do that to get to the professional wrestling, which is on TV, because I bet you can't wrestle in front of millions of people watching you. You can't do that. That shit look tough. Wrestling's not gay. Wrestling is not gay. I don't know where people get this assumption from. It's not gay. It's not. What makes wrestling gay? If you choose stuff over wrestling. Like if you choose wrestling over stuff. Like if you choose wrestling over having sex over getting booty. No, wait. No, I ain't never done that. I can't say, okay, if you're a man and, well, no, that's gay. Oh, I knew I jinxed myself. It's like, I ain't gonna get canceled. But again, who watching this, right? Who is watching? Wrestling is not gay. It's not gay. It's not gay. Okay? It's wrestling. Just enjoy it. If you watch it, you watch it. If you don't watch it, you don't watch it. That's it. I remember when people thought Barney was gay. Like, what? Is everything gay now? Like, what is this nonsense? It's stupid. Shout out to my boy Zach Orion. He got a joke about that. That's funny. It's a funny joke. But that concludes this episode of the Two Takes Podcast. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Once again, description. Hit the 2 links. One link is to send in your topics, and the other link is for my show at the Den Theater. Follow me on all social media at FordOfComedy for more updates and to see when the next show comes out. All right? Thank y'all. Peace and love.